Hi everyone, this is Tutor Marife MCP. I create math video lessons that could serve as your supplemental learning resources. In this video, I will teach you how to find the measure of this unknown exterior angle MQP, the measure of this tangent segment MQ, and the measure of this arc MP. This is our figure. We have circle N. We also have two tangent segments joining at a fixed point outside circle N at point Q. The length of tangent segment PQ is represented as 2x, while the length of tangent segment MQ is represented as 4x minus 9. These are the points of tangency. This is a central angle. We can name it as angle MNP or angle PNM. Its measure is given, it's equal to 108 degrees. Okay, so let's start by finding the measure of arc MP. Arc MP is the intercepted arc of this central angle. To find the measure of the intercepted arc of a central angle, let's use the relationship stating that the measure of a central angle is equal to the measure of its intercepted arc. Therefore, if this central angle measures 108 degrees, then the measure of its intercepted arc MP is also equal to 108 degrees. So we're done with the indicated arc. Let's proceed to the indicated tangent segment. Okay? To be able to find the length of tangent segment MQ, of course, we need to find first the value of x. And remember that two tangent segments joining at a fixed point outside a circle are equal in length. Therefore, with reference to that statement, our equation will be measure of tangent segment PQ is equal to measure of tangent segment MQ. This is represented as 2x. This is represented as 4x minus 9. Let's now solve for x. Let's collect the x terms on the left side of the equation. So to eliminate the x term on the right side of the equation, let's use the subtraction property of equality. Subtract 4x from both sides of the equation. On the left side, we now have 2x minus 4x, or negative 2x. Additive inverses cancel out each other. On the right side, we are left with the constant term negative 9. Let's isolate x. Use division property of equality. Divide both sides of the equation by the numerical coefficient of x, which is negative 2. Cancel out the negative 2's on the left side of the equation. X is equal to negative divided by negative is positive 9/2. This is the value of x. And let's substitute this value into the expression representing the length of tangent segment MQ. Let's now solve for tangent segment MQ. Replace x with 9/2. 4 times 9/2 minus 9. 4 times 9/2, cancel before you multiply, reduce by 2. We now have 2 times 9, or 18. Then minus 9 equals 9. This is the length of tangent segment MQ, 9 units. We can validate our answer by finding the measure of the other tangent segment. It should also be equal to 9 because the two tangent segments are equal in length. Okay, so let's solve for the tangent segment PQ. Measure of tangent segment PQ is represented as 2x. Replace x with 9/2. So 2 times 9/2. Cancel before you multiply. It's also equal to 9. So we validated our answer. Measure of tangent segment MQ equals 9 is correct. Okay, so let's now solve for the indicated angle, the exterior angle MQP. Actually, there are two ways on how to find the measure of angle MQP. For the first method, we are going to use the fact that the angle formed by a tangent segment and the radius drawn from the center to the point of tangency is always equal to 90 degrees. PQ is a tangent segment. This radius NP is drawn to the point of tangency, to point P. Therefore, the angle formed by this tangent segment and this radius is equal to 90 degrees. This tangent segment and this radius join at the point of tangency, at point M. Therefore, the angle formed by the tangent segment and this radius is also equal to 90 degrees. This is a quadrilateral. We have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. The sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral or any 4-sided polygon is always equal to 360 degrees. We are trying to solve for this angle, angle MQP. And we already know the 3 interior angles of this quadrilateral. We can use the fact that the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is always equal to 360 degrees to solve for this. Okay? So measure of angle MQP is equal to 360 minus the sum of the 3 interior angles, 90 plus 108 plus 90. 360 minus 90 plus 90 is 180 plus 108 equals 288. 360 minus 288 is 72 degrees. This is the measure of the indicated angle. Another way is by using the outside angles theorem. The outside angles theorem states that the measure of an outside angle formed by two secants, two tangents, or a secant and a tangent is always equal to 1/2 of the difference between the intercepted arcs. In this case, we have an outside angle formed by two tangents. And the intercepted arcs of this outside angle are arc MP and this major arc. Arc MP is already solved. It's equal to 108 degrees. It's the same as this central angle. And this major arc can be solved by subtracting 108 from a full circle, 360 degrees. Why? Because if you're going to add up this major arc and this minor arc MP, we form the circumference of the circle, which is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, so this major arc is equal to 360 minus the minor arc MP. 360 minus 108 is equal to 252 degrees. And from the outside angles theorem, we take 1/2 of the difference between the two intercepted arcs of the outside angle to find its measure. So measure of angle MQP is 1/2 times the difference between the two intercepted arcs, the major arc and the minor arc. So it's equal to 1/2 times major arc is 252 degrees. Minor arc is 108 degrees. 252 minus 108 degrees is equal to 144 degrees. And 1/2 of 144 is 72 degrees. Compare this with the answer using the first method. We get the same answer. Okay? So we're done. Measure of angle MQP is equal to 72 degrees. The length of tangent segment MQ is, what's the length of tangent segment MQ? It's equal to 9 units. And the measure of arc MP is equal to 108 degrees. These are our answers. And we're done. If you have any questions, you want further clarification, or you want to give a feedback on this video, feel free to post your comments. Again, this is Tutor Marife MCP. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video.